hope y'all understand that times have changed. They aren't changing, they've changed. Even from 5-10 years ago. Bro, when I was a youngin' and I had an iPod 4, it was magical, truly. I had Temple Run, Fruit Ninja, Subway Surfers, Jetpack Joyride. Instagram was just photos and Vine was hilarious. Like, everything was way more human. Nothing was manipulating my energy and destroying my consciousness like it is now, you get me? Granted, I was a young kid. I know social media has been destructive since it first came out. Look at Amanda Todd, bro. Since Facebook and MySpace first originated, people have been losing themselves and going down dark paths and getting trapped in a low vibration, sometimes even ending like it did with her. And I only mention that because she was one of the first people to take her life in the early stages of social media. But for the reasons it happened, that type of shit still goes on literally all the time. But y'all need to understand. They're no longer just attacking us in that way. The battle has become so much more. They've infiltrated our attention, our energy. They got us addicted to this shit. Social media is more implemented in our life than it's ever been before. And that's why I'm telling y'all all this. Imagine you're a young kid today, 10, 11, 12, 13. You got your first phone or device or whatever it is, and you got Instagram, TikTok. What type of narratives are these apps painting nowadays and pushing nowadays? We all seen people let external things around them, worldly things around them dictate who they are. And you're like, damn, it's a lack of guidance, but some people have the guidance still, bro. Some people have two great parents and they still go down a horrible path. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I seen a lot of girls turn old because TikTok. I seen dudes go manic because drugs and social media. If it was just drugs they wanted, it was social media that played just as important role in that. It could really mess up a person. I've seen it. And it's clear this is because online social media has become another way to control the masses. We all understand the damage it does to us, just like cigarettes, just like all the stuff that we willingly do despite how we know our soul feels about it. There's a reason for this, and that's the people in power need it this way. They need to keep us at a low vibration. And who's the people in power, y'all? I just made a whole 20-minute video about this on my third channel. I'm telling y'all, it's the bloodlines. It's the people who profit off everything going on. The people who suppressed all the knowledge. The people who started this cult of America. Bro, you realize nobody understands money's an illusion more than Gen Z, right? So they need us hopeless and in fear. That's why the economy's like it is. They need us like this right now. Because if we understood the power we have, the script would flip like this. I talked about all this in that third channel video, man. But you need to escape. It's not like it used to be. I'm telling y'all, I used to scroll and it used to be real, genuine creators just making content they enjoy. Once they start giving people a bag too, it started getting twisted. These streamers nowadays don't even get me started, y'all. I've been talking about them all over my channel, so I don't have to repeat a lot of the stuff I say. Go check out any of these videos I just put on the screen. But I'll say one thing, this whole streamer university thing, y'all see how much destruction they do for a clip. These people just don't care. But that's the requirements to be a streamer. You can't have respect for yourself or other people. You just can't. It's a requirement if you want to make it big. A lot of these dudes are sellouts for cash. A lot of these dudes are sellouts for clout. It's crazy how they infiltrated streaming. Now everybody in the streaming community pushes low vibrational content. They used to just talk to their chat. I was a little kid too. I was watching the 2K community. I wanted to be like them too. But imagine nowadays, it's a whole different vibe, bro. I was just saying splash, but I wasn't doing no sus stuff and throwing it back. Like, I was just trying to do pack openings with mad VC. I was trying to get my mom's money, bro. It was tough. But at the state we're in 2025, you attract a low vibration creating or consuming content. And when I say creating, because when you're creating to the standards and algorithms of today, you know, what are you attracting? What are you truly desiring? What's behind that? But not only that, if you're somebody who's trying to make it nowadays, you can't care about other people's energy. And if you're like anybody who's spiritual, you feel energy. I'll feel the interaction on all sides too heavy and I can't be in the room. I don't want to be around that. And that's all that high school was too. High school was just ego wars. A lot of the times I hated how it felt just because of the energy. I felt all the people who had the large egos getting on the people who didn't think highly of themselves. And it wasn't direct bullying. It's on some subconscious, deeper level where it's just the energy they give them is rude. And when you're somebody who's in tune, you just feel it too heavy. So when you're a streamer disrespecting people, I don't even want to be in that environment. I don't, truly. I'm literally saying how you got to father yourself spiritually to make it in this streamer world, and it's like that in all of entertainment. It's like that in the corporate world too, bro. We could really talk about it. They have it completely backwards on what you should be focusing on because it's within you. You need to focus on having a still mind and being able to control your thoughts and identifying what's truly you, because then you can act on the proper thoughts and not get sidetracked. It's how you manifest. And not manifest power on this world or external riches. I'm talking about manifesting real fulfillment, serving real purpose. I'm gonna get deep on y'all like this, but it's been a minute, bro. And I know I've been deep like this on my other channel, but it is 2025. You need to be using your body to serve for your soul. You can't do that when you're caught up on social media. Social media is just another component. If they ain't get you with drugs or they ain't get you with this or that, like, you just gotta see the bigger picture. And if you're using it for creativity and you're making bread, man, stay grounded. Because I'm not saying this at all to discourage you from chasing your purpose. I love creating content. I really do. I love just making videos. I love editing. I love talking to y'all. But for the people who get into this game, bro, you got to stay grounded. It's so dangerous. And consumers, I'll tell you the same, bro. These people change everything about themselves because social media. You don't know who you are to begin with. Spending too much time right here is an unnecessary stop in life. I'm realizing that more and more too as I get older, because like I said, bro, I was a young with an iPod 4, so I grew up on all this too. Like, I didn't want to read nothing when I grew up, but I'm learning to love all of it. If you were born in the 70s or 80s, you watched it develop, but we were born into it. And I just explained why this generation being born into it right now, being handed devices right now for the first time. We need to look out for each other and look out for the youth especially. Social media and what it's doing to the consciousness isn't to be overlooked just because we can't physically see it. People are suffering on earth, wondering why they're getting thrown around, wondering why they feel a certain way, all these emotions. And no, they don't strictly all come from social media, but it's a component, y'all. Just like I said, it's a component, just like all these other things they use. Escape the trap of endless content and transcend above these worldly feelings, man. Work on yourself, build a relationship with yourself, and that's when you will learn the truth. That's when you'll learn everything is working perfectly around you. And when you take care of yourself and you start treating your energy as sacred, you might just start attracting things at that level. But I hope y'all understand what I'm telling you. I just made 2 long videos really talking about all that, but way more in depth. But y'all, you all have the capability. I hope y'all took something from this, even if it's one thing that can plant a real seed in you. But it's been your boy 10 Toes. As always, feel free to check out the other channels. Feel free to check out the free Patreon with industry secrets. And feel free to join the Discord. Say what's up, man. Appreciate all the love and people reaching out to me saying they enjoyed the content, the longer content on the other channel. It really means a lot, truly. That's gonna wrap this one up. Y'all be cool. Y'all be smooth. Most importantly, be patient. I'm gonna catch y'all.